Right, so I'm here with Mr. Payne. We're on a little 48-hour session at Wold Farm. There you go.
You like that? I like that.
Right, so I haven't been here all day, so it's a lack of footage. So Stav, how's your day been, boy?
Slow but eventful.
Yeah.
There's been fish about. We can see them. Nothing too big, but I'm hoping that as the night comes in, which it is now, they'll start to come on the feed. I've lost a nice cat. Must have been at least 40-50 pound, I reckon. I don't know why he's laughing in the background there, but it felt like it was 40-50 pound. But yeah, hopefully it'll all come alive and we'll start bagging up at some stage.
Yeah. What's your ambition for the session? What do you want to walk away with? What would you be happy with?
A PB cat would be good, which I reckon will be on the cards. As for the carp, my PB here is just over 29 pounds, so to beat that I think we'll be pushing it, but just any half decent carp, good double, 20 plus would be delightful. But yeah, just to catch a few fish really.
Right then, boy. Well, good luck, mate.
Luck plays no part in my angling, it's pure skill. What am I laughing for? We're laughing.
Lovely. Right, we're here with the badger from the Bedford Bigboy Specimen Hunters. We're rocking out the merchandise. It's a badge. We're on a 48-hour session at Wold Farm. How's your day been, boy?
Well, not very eventful, mate. Had a couple of little carp this morning, what you could call live bait, really. not worth writing home about. And
a bream is not a fish.
A bream is not a fish. Also, yeah. Then about an hour later, I was on the phone to my mate. Right hand rod screamed off, and on the end of it was a nice 13 pound common. But since then, nothing. I've put plenty of bait out. Kept the same spot for me hook baits. It's loaded up with bait, but it's just gone quiet for now. It's not a notorious place for nights, I hear, but we shall see what the morning brings.
Are you confident about tonight?
I wouldn't say I'm not confident about tonight. I just don't think this place is a really great night place. Yeah. I think a lot of the catching's done during the day.
I must admit, I'm not confident.
We might be able to get a few hours gonk and crack on in the morning, chuck a load of bait out, and then.
So what's your ambition?
I think tomorrow. I think someone's going to get a lump out tomorrow.
So what's your ambition?
Mine's
to session.
Well, you know, we're all chasing the carp really, primarily. I think, but I think I'd like to get my first catfish.
That's exactly what I want.
I'd like to get my first cat, and any size will do. Don't care whether it's 4 or 5 pound
and a PB carp,
or the same as the one Stav lost up to the 40 sort of pound mark.
At least.
What are you listening to that chump for?
He was near 50, I think.
Well, I saw the bend in the rod, mate. So
proper.
But yeah, I'd like a cat, but I'll be happy with another carp, definitely.
Yeah, lovely. Yep. So what do you think to my bivvy badge?
It's all right, mate. Considering we had a bit of a mare putting it up, but
so there's the inverter.
It's turned out right. It's nice and snug, mate. It's nice and snug.
It's just good you can't see it in the in the light.
Yeah, it's
because it looks like a wigwam.
It's lovely. It's lovely from the inside. Yeah, it's good from the inside.
All right then, good luck, badge.
Lovely.
Right, here we are. Welcome to another edition, and this is a special edition of Talking Tackle with the Bedford Bigboy Specimen Hunters. I'm with bit of action there.
Live action.
Yeah, here with Mr. Stephen Payne.
Just like to cover this mug up.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's Liverpool all the way, I'm afraid.
Mr. Adrian Walsh. So we're on a 48-hour session at Wold Farm in Podden, and this is an exclusive lake. Bit of action where I am there, lovely. And it's by appointment only, so what we'll do is we'll leave the contact details of the owner in the remarks for you. So nice little lake. There's around about 6 or 7 swims here. Big carp, over £40 here. A lot of 30s, a lot of 20s. A lot of catfish in here. So unfortunately I got here late last night, so obviously I would have ideally liked to have done this yesterday, but set up, just managed to get my rods out in the night, and I got my first ever catfish. Nice £22 catfish, which thought and felt like a 60-pounder. So Stav,
like the one I lost.
Yeah, so Stav's been here since yesterday morning and badge. So what you had so far, Stav? Talk me through the session so far.
I've lost more than I've caught. It's been hard going, but we know they're here. And the skills of my angling career, they will succumb to my tactics.
Yeah.
It'll take a few more hours, but I feel confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you hoping for the whole session?
I'd be happy with a double catfish and a high double carp personally.
Yeah.
A 20 would be exceptional, but you know, they are here. We've seen them, we've caught them. Just another day.
So a bit slow yesterday. I think
It has been slow, yeah.
I think you said like that it's been quite heavily fished in the week.
I think because of our last session, we was up here, I think 2-3 weeks ago, was it, Badge?
4 weeks, mate.
4 weeks ago, was
July,
it?
wasn't it?
And it fished really well, and those photos went on the website, and I think that has also encouraged a lot more anglers up here, so it has been fished quite a bit.
Yeah.
Which is going to make it slightly harder.
Yeah.
But everyone's tactics are different, and we all come full of enthusiasm, so we shall see.
Okay, well thanks for that. So with my main man Adrian Walsh here.
Ads.
So talk me through your day yesterday, mate.
Slow to start. I just had a couple of tiddlers. Not even worth shouting about. Didn't even use the net for them, mate. They were that small.
They had 3 spines on the back, didn't they?
No, mate.
Well,
no,
stickleback.
No. I actually thought, I thought they were barbel, but they were just big gudgeon by the looks of it. No, there was a little mirror and a little common, but hey, up. We've got to run. We've got to run. Hold on. Had to
Bit live action here.
had to may take a break from the film in there with some live action, possibly. Here we go. Hold on.
Go get my top. Right, so come then.
But then early afternoon, I had a nice £13 common. Then it went quiet during the day, quiet in the evening. Bedford Bigboy Specimen Hunters. Until 6 o'clock this morning, I had a double take on. Managed to get one in the landing net, £17 common. While that was sat in the net, grabbed hold of the other rod, but tried to rush it in too quick. It was something bigger than £17.
Keep talking.
But yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
But got it about 20 yards from the bank, and it just pinged off. It was my fault, just rushing it in, mate. So I've had nothing since then. Just put a load of bait out. Big bed.
Sounds like a bit of inexperience.
So,
then you lost that.
No,
other
not
one.
quite, mate.
No?
Not quite.
Yeah.
No. So
Well,
with the Bedford Bigboy Specimen Hunters, anything's possible today. We're on it.
Yeah,
We
We're on
feel
it.
good.
We're on it.
We're on it, mate.
lovely.
Here we are, Bedford Bigboy Specimen Hunters. Exclusive to you. We've managed to get a few minutes with Big Ads. He's going to say a few words about his little session last night and his morning so far. Here's Big Ads for you.
The voice behind the camera.
There he is.
Well, bit of a rush yesterday, if I'm honest with you. Like, I finished work, couldn't get the day off, so got at like 5 o'clock, and it took around about 2 hours to put my bivvy up, man. One of the
quality bivvy.
yeah, it's a good bivvy, man, but one of the poles has snapped, so you've got a bit
Zoom
of
in on that TP.
Yeah, let's get the old. There we go. You've got the antenna sticking out through the top of the bivvy there.
Yeah.
It's like Oliver Cromwell helmet, doesn't it?
Yeah, a bit sticking out, but it took a lot of patience and help for me not to throw it all away and go home, because I was sulking a bit. But ended up getting the rods out. Weren't that confident last night because I didn't really have enough time to bait up the swims as much as I'd like. I had a few runs on like a couple of the other rods for most of the night, and all there was on there was like a PVA bag with some just boilies in, really. But I did manage to chuck out quite a lot of ground bait round about in the middle off the island, because I got told that's where there's a channel and there's a lot of catfish in there, and that is what I wanted. I've never caught one before. And yeah, around about 12:30, rod screamed off. I woke up, I struck the wrong rod because my right rod was going off crazy. And when it come, I come out expecting to be that one, so I struck that one. Thought, oh shit, the second one, and I thought it was quite small. And at one point, I even thought I lost it because it must have been swimming towards me. But then once I got around about 20 yards out, man, it was an absolute fighter.
Battle. It was a battle.
It was a fighter. The new Sonic SKS black rods.
Let's get them in the shot there.
3.25 test curve. They were actually like tested to the limit. But 20 minutes later,
Slick rods.
20 minutes later, got my first catfish on the bank. Yeah, and I was happy, man. And then throughout the night, a few beeps, a couple of little runs, but nothing. But this morning I've had the rods in for at least 2 hours now, and I've proper baited up the area. You'll see the footage.
25 kilos on each spot,
Yeah,
I think.
you'll see the footage of Mr.
Ground
Payne.
bait balls like that.
Mr. Payne giving me a hand.
Bedford Bigboy Specimen Hunters.
Giving me a hand with his Chinese bait boat.
Chinese quality, think China.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll see that later. That helped me. I've got a lot of bait out where I like it. So all I need now is, I'm hoping for just a PB carp now. My carp's only £20. So
Good chance of beating that.
anything over 20, if I could get my first catfish ever, which I've got, that's ticked off the list. All I need now, just a PB carp, and it'd be a perfect session for me. So quick mention as well to Steve, our mate Steve, who's not here. He's provided me with a lot of testers. He makes his own baits. Well, if he wants, we'll put his details in the remarks as well. He's provided me with a lot of testers, a lot of boilies, a lot of ground bait, and yeah.
Give you ground bait as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he gave me ground bait as well.
Son
So
of a bitch.
Good
yeah,
stuff as well, mate.
all for free. And
Good stuff.
yeah, I told you, Steve, I'll produce. You give me the tools, and Big Ads
fucking
produces
listen to
and that
it.
right stuff.
Well,
So
Fuck me.
I'll bring my own tools. I don't rely on other tools, but you know, that's just me. I'm a natural angler.
You're a couple of tools, that's what
but
you
the
are.
thing is, Badge, right? When you get to my level, yeah, my level, you get things given to you for free. Yeah? You don't go down the
You're
marina.
recognised, aren't you?
You
He's
don't go down
recognised
the
now,
marina,
that's
yeah, to Country Sports and pay £50. You get it for free. Yeah, so Corda, Nash, Fox. If you want stuff testing, give it to the Bedford Bigboy Specimen Hunters, yeah.
And China.
And we'll put it to
Big
good
Boy Specimen
use. We'll get the fish on the bank. So yeah, let's see how the day goes. With Mr. Payne. And we've got a lovely little bait boat, direct from China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not everything has to be expensive in this game.
There it goes. Right, now
And it's sweet.
see that current that's going through the island and the weed bed.
Might take 20 minutes.
What? What for? You're having a laugh. I haven't listened to my rod, man.
Yeah. It's alright.
Hang on,
I want to see it in
I
action.
want to see this.
That's quite a big ball though. It might be too much weight.
As I'm saying, don't put one of the big
You know what might happen is,
Go left.
yeah, the bowl might stay there.
The boat will go like that.
And then the boat will flip upside down.
Keep going left, left, left.
That's in my swim now. What are you on about?
Yeah, about there, yeah.
About there, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, it worked, alright. You like that?
You happy with that stuff?
Yeah. I think we should go for 2 balls next time.
Yeah, don't worry, there's bigger balls to come.
Dear, oh dear.
So let's have a look at the controls.
It's all high tech. I'm not quite sure what this writing says, but you know, I'm sure we can get a
It does the
translator
job
for
though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like I said, it doesn't have to be all expensive. £60.
Yeah.
Got half price for 30. Bargain.
So we're doing a Bedford Bigboy Specimen Hunters. We're doing a bait boat test for the Fishigami bait boat company.
Fishigami.
Here it comes. It's in camo green, and it's stuff.
Camo green, yeah. It's got lights on it as well, just to make it so you can see it, because you can easily lose it because of the quality of the colouring to match the background. So we should just...
So let's have a little look at it. So here we go. It's a lovely little
Just
green
reset
boat.
it. Just pop that down. Put that pin like that.
So let's have a little test fire.
Test
Show
fire.
them what they do.
Put the bait in. Reverse and forward, and pop it goes. Look. Bong. That is quality. You can't get that in any other boat.
That's lovely. And here we are. We've got Nigel, the 4th member of the Bedford Bigboy Specimen Hunters. So we've got some live footage for you.
It's only a bream.
So big bend in Nigel's rod there. Ooh. So we've got Stephen with the landing net.
Time, Nigel. You got all day, mate.
I'm the boy today.
As long as you're not like Badger and hitting it round the head.
I'm
What are you chatting about?
This is the most rags landing I've ever seen.
Well, get me a
Badge.
decent landing net, man, and I'll fucking land it properly.
I'll show you how to
Your
use
rags
a
landing
net. Experienced angler in all departments.
Nigel,
Just sit in the
Nigel
weed,
knows I am the best at landing.
What's it doing? Just sitting there? Doing nothing.
It's in the weed.
Still on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on there because look at where the line's going in the water.
The rod tip's still shaking. I think it's a cat. It's just gone down, isn't it?
What do you reckon, Badge?
Well, I don't know, mate. It's probably swimming around in some weed, but
The years of my experience have brought me to believe that this is a catfish. Yeah.
I'm with Stav on this one, yeah. The way it's just gone buried itself downwards. A bit of carp would have been thrashing around a little bit more, but you getting any kind of play, Nigel? Well, I am now. Come in. Oh, my son. You're in, Nigel.
Yes, Nigel.
That's a carp, Nigel. It's a carp.
It's a big boy
It's a
carp.
good one. It's a good one. Right, just take your time, mate. It's coming this way for you. Lovely.
It's too time.
You know what? It did have a I think it's just a funny sort of colour to it.
Just getting caught on that line, I think.
Do you want us to bring it in?
Take the bail arm off of that one.
That should be alright.
Take the bail arm off of that one.
Go on then, Badge, I'm recording.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Stab.
That's a nice mirror. That's a nice mirror, mate. The fucking same one as earlier, the other one you caught, is it?
I think so.
That's a lovely one. That's a nice linear, isn't it?
Go on, Nigel, a bit of commentary here, bruv.
That's coming in. Go on, Stav, go on, Stav, go on, Stav. Get in! That's a fucking good fish.
There you go. What do I know about carp and catfish?
Yeah, that goes to show your years of experience.
My years
you
of
chump.
experience have taught me nothing.
That's a good fish, Nigel.
Yeah.
It's a big one, not going to last.
Go on, Nigel.
Oh, I didn't think it was going to come out, mate.
Do you want us to hook it, Nigel?
Yeah, you can only get on the wall.
So how you been, Nigel? I haven't
Yeah.
seen you for most of the
It's a
session.
long way round there, mate.
Yeah, feeling a bit under the weather.
No, I just got a bit of a headache. I think it's because the sun's beating
Yeah.
on me a lot here. I went in there, but like Stav said, sitting in there, it's even more gummy.
So while we're unhooking this, what's your session been like so far?
Yeah, it's been alright.
Yeah?
I've had a small cat, I've had 2 carp, I've had a common,
Nigel,
and a
sort
mirror,
the fish out, mate.
and I've had a little cat, little tiny one.
Right,
Want me to
well.
lift it while you get out of the net, Stav?
Yeah.
Hold on, hold on. This corner's thin, hold on. Right, go on. Yeah, no, it's all yours, mate.
Who's this little stranger we've got? We've got Nigel here.
Well, from halfway round the lake.
Yeah. It's only over there, but he's chewed up now. He's caught a couple of fish. His headache's gone.
3 and a catfish.
Come on then, Nigel. So how's your session been, boy?
Yeah, it's alright. It's been a good session actually.
So what
No
you got?
no big boys come out, but yeah, some nice carp.
How many you had?
3 carp, lost 1 in the weed.
Doubles?
Tiny little catfish. Yeah, all doubles, but low doubles, not high.
Yeah, and a little catfish with a big
It
belly.
was the smallest catfish I've seen in my life.
Yeah,
It wasn't too bad.
It fighted hard, but it was a little tiny thing.
yeah.
The word's fought.
Look at this punk sitting on my chair.
The true angler has to grace this chair, and I have done this.
Yeah.
What have I for?
Day's gone a bit slow, and it's stuff.
I don't know, I've been busy. Been really busy.
Yeah, but
Baiting up,
cooking sandwiches don't count.
Making rigs and baiting up some more.
You ain't done shit.
So, yeah.
Got 1 out.
Fishing's got a bit slow, Badge.
Yes, mate.
Saying that, and I just get a little knock. Bit slow, Badge.
Yeah, slow right down, mate.
You've had 2, haven't you?
Yes, it's just
2 since yesterday. Yeah, that's alright. They were nice fish that he caught actually.
Yeah, not really. Gone a bit
nice
slow at the
comments,
moment. So
Sun
we're having a team meeting.
I'll have a drink and rethink my tactics.
Oh, dear.
Get my phone out, look at something which don't need to be told about.
Look at something what adds his rigs.
Practice
Yeah.
casting.
How to make rigs Adam style.
Yeah.
And I'll be completely clueless, the same as he was when he put
Band
them on.
ones. Band ones.
Yeah, elastic band rigs.
You're going to be looking on YouTube for carp fishing for beginners.
for beginners.
The Argos kit.
Well, it may have dropped off, but we're all in good spirits.
You got to be in, yeah. You can't drop the spirit. You got to be high.
Yeah.
I've just got rid of a splitting headache, but yeah, I'll feel all right now.
The Badge. It's been a disappointing day's fishing, really.
Yeah, it's not been the best, mate.
Casting out for the night.
But, you know, the Bedford
We don't give up.
The Bedford Bigboy Specimen hunters don't give up, mate, until it's time to leave. So we'll be still here, plugging away during the night, no doubt. Getting that last bite in, hopefully.
So I've seen where badgers cast, so what we've done is badgers basically, it's gone for a bit of break here, is cast right into that little little bay over there, heavily baited it, and he's put 2 rods across badge.
Yeah, there's 2 rods in there now.
2 rods across it. I mean, I can see from here there's a bit of commotion in the swim already, so little fish are feeding, which hopefully bring the big boys. And go over to this bit. Now, just off the tip of that island, that's where I am, and that's where I've caught the catfish last night. And there's a big channel there, and I must have put at least 30-40 just big balls of ground bait out, and I've bombarded a massive area there. So I'm hedging my bets as well, really. I've gone 2 rods there as well, and Badger's got his left one just on the back of it as well, so there's a bit of commotion in there as well. So hopefully, Badge, we've
done what we can do now, mate. It's up to the fish now, mate. We've baited up. We've got plenty of bait out for the night. We've got it in good spots, so like I say, it's all up to the fish now, mate.
If the fish are there and feeding.
If the fish are feeding, we're in luck, I think, with the amount of grub we've got out there. Some serious bait out there, man.
Yeah, big time. Right, just show you into my swim. Bit messy, but I'm in the middle of tidying up. So basically, yeah, there's a view from my swim. So like I said, 2 rods directly out in front of me over absolutely loads of bait, and I've gone for broke here. All throughout the day I've seen big splashes all by these lilies and weeds, so I've literally put the last of my ground bait out there as well, probably 20 balls all on the outskirts of it, and I've stuck my left rod on the outside of that as well. So confident, very confident. I'm happy with my spots. I'm happy the bait, a lot of bait is there. Just, yeah, like my main man Badger said, hopefully the fish are on the feed, because if they are, should be having a good night. The badge. Alright, so boys, this is the last supper for tonight. Yeah. Me and Badger just done a little video.
Yeah, a little
so been a bit of a disappointing day, like we said. I reckon the result of probably a heavily fished week. So
has been heavily fished.
Yeah. So what do you reckon? Where you've got your baits out and that tonight, Bad Stav?
I got one in the marginal areas of the island.
Yeah.
I strategically placed one near the roots of these lilies over there.
Well, I've chucked all that fucking bait out.
You've disturbed with all your 100 balls of rugby-sized balls of ground bait. And another one in between a hole in the weed over there. Not near that fish.
Fucking hell.
It wasn't near that fish,
That
it was
a
quite away
big
from
boy.
there.
That was a fucking monster. You see the weed bed's lovely.
Feeling confident?
No.
You're not feeling confident?
Not after the last sort of 30 odd hours, no. But who knows?
It's got to pick up soon. What about you, Nigel? You confident back tonight, boy?
Yeah, my swim's not been fishing that bad actually, if I'm being honest.
Yeah?
Had 3, a little cat.
Alright, you wanker.
Lost 2.
Lost 2 now.
Yeah. So you confident back
I
tonight?
don't have to cut that with
Yeah.
just
Oh,
show me your
yeah.
fingers, mate.
Yeah, I'm
I'm quite confident. We haven't got a spoon.
Lovely.
all my baits in the same spot, so I haven't moved it.
Okay,
Been
easy.
piling it in exactly the same areas, so I'm good. Yeah, I've got
Right,
mounds.
The last supper at Wold Farm for the Bedford Big Boy Specimen Hunters.
Still catch. We don't give
By
in.
Stav.
Now,
Over from that bay.
my intuition was spot on, hey Badge. I thought something.
Don't feel much.
That's over your line.
Huh?
It's over your left line.
Hold on, I want to get it this way.
You feel alright?
Nah.
No. Do you want me to reel that one in, or you okay?
Should be right now.
It's fucking landed, that's big.
Hold on.
Fucking. That's a nice size Badge.
Just leave it to play for a bit.
Right, I'm going to put the
It's
phone
coming
down.
now, coming now, coming now. Come on, it's ready, it's ready, it's ready. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Right.
You're in, you've got to be in now.
Yeah.
Well, at least I have a fucking rod. Careful, slow, 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 slow.
Right. Fucking hell, Badge. Big.
Oh, no, I've got the handle, go on.
Nice one.
That's a big boy.
Can you hold the rod out?
Yeah, hold on. Right. After a colossal fight, I mean, we're having our last supper, and yeah, bang. Hooks come out in the net, would you believe it?
Well, there's no scale on that side, it's going to have to be this side. Oh, mind you, it's
Stav,
scales sort of over the top. Really.
can you go get my scales? They're just by the net.
Ad, if you take pictures on your phone and then just WhatsApp me or something.
Oh,
Or I'll get mine out.
yeah. The Bedford Big Boy Specimen Hunters, we don't give in.
Ads.
Yeah.
To go back at all, yeah, you just need to use that arrow key there, yeah, because it's on the lock screen still.
Yeah. What I do is I'll record weighing it, Badger, and I'll take them on mine actually.
I'm gonna wait first. They're already zero, didn't they? They're already tear, didn't they?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
quite a bit that does.
Yeah, £3.
That's right, mate. Yeah, that's right. We've weighed it already.
I'm sure it's a bit too much.
It's not that big.
17. Just
17 again.
Yeah, just over 17.
Nice. Just
I thought it was a bit bigger. It looked.
Yeah, it does look a bit bigger than that.
does. Yeah, it's got a deep, quite a deep body, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a nice, yeah, still a nice
it
fish.
is a nice fish.
Already has.
Yes, mate. Well done,
Did I
bud.
get my phone?
Here we are, just completed quite a long, feels like a long session at Wold Farm. Personally, it's a very long setup for me. I've had a good first day and got PB cat, but second day, never lost so many fish in my life. I'm a bit disappointed.
Amateur.
But that's my view. But I will be back.
Young and inexperienced.
Ready, mate.
I will be back. I am the best still.
Need more tutoring.
I need to have a look at my rigs. I don't normally use size 6. I'm going to go back to my size 8s and show you boys how it's done. But starting with you, Stav. You look grumpy.
He's going to buy a book.
So what was your session like?
Carp angling for the beginner.
It was alright. I spent most of the time. What's your name again?
Is that the 4? Is that the 4 or 5-page one?
I spent most of my time in Nigel's swim, untangling
Fixing
him
braille.
and pulling bits of weed off his line, getting wet, and learning nothing from him. Because obviously my experience is a lot more knowledgeable than himself. But apart from that, I didn't do very well. Apart from that, I didn't catch very much at all. The rigs were perfect, the bait was perfect, the swims were perfect. Maybe the angler wasn't perfect, but I don't believe that.
So what did you catch?
I lost a good cat. It was, I think it was 60 odd pound, probably more. It must have been at least 7 foot long odd, I think. And I caught about a 1.5 pound common. That was it. Didn't
That's
get many beeps, no runs. That was, yeah. So I can't understand that. I have to get out my black book and have another look.
Right, so let's go on to fucking Nigel.
I've got an epic one, actually.
His constant alarms going off where he's snagged into his second rod all the time.
Oh dear. Oh,
Do you know what I mean? Like keeping old lake awake. Well, go on and talk me through it, Nigel.
an epic session. No words can explain it.
So what did you
2
have?
cats and I think 5 carp.
Cats up to what? 20,
5 carp?
25 pound?
26.
26 pound?
6. A little tiny little
Beat
baby
me,
one.
cunt. And carp up to what?
I think the highest one was about 15 now, low doubles.
Yeah.
Not massive.
Bait.
But yeah, I was quite happy.
I want my
Well,
bait at this
all
stage.
I'm going to do is I'm going to take little, well,
Hints from
quite big satisfaction in the punk fell over and cut his arm. Grazed his arm. So that'll teach you for keeping me and Stav awake or up all
I
night.
can't believe it's the first time I've spent this much time on how amateurish he actually
You
is.
love me though.
Cuts, knots, getting caught up in his own rods, falling
Yeah.
over things. I mean, it is beyond schoolboy.
I've been saying this for a long
I
time.
didn't realise, mate. I
The
didn't
fish
realise
is there
till
in
now.
front, it's the scooper, mate. It's not good enough.
Been saying that a long time. Right now, let's get on to Badger, who seems to never been in his swim. I think I was in his swim more than him with the landing net. Even though Badger was raggo with the landing net, landing my cat. The good,
world's smallest carp
the
landing
good thing is when he did land it, I think he knocked it out and that calmed it down for him to get
Try and
it
knock
in.
it off.
Yeah.
Try and knock it off so he didn't get it in.
So Connor Badger had quite a good session as well,
Yeah,
didn't
it
you?
was, well, 10 times better than the last one. It was alright. It wasn't brilliant, but I ended up landing 4 carp. One at 14, one at 17, one at 18, and the last daddy at 21. But I lost one on my double take on Saturday morning. That was
Someone
in,
sleeping.
That was in the high 30s.
That weren't my fault. He
That was
didn't
in,
hook
that
it
would
right.
have been the high 30s, low 40s. I reckon that would have been.
Easily 40
Definitely.
ounces, something like that, I reckon.
Yeah.
40, 50 ounces.
Pound.
Right. Well.
But other than that, yeah, it was an alright session for me. I enjoyed it. I've had some nice fish.
Yeah. So between us, we have had a good session as a team.
No, I haven't.
But to be honest,
Bedford Bigboy
Uh,
Specimen.
I'm an individual when it comes to fishing.
I think
We have
Stav's,
realised it.
We do know that.
Stav's barbecue was a highlight.
Yeah,
You're
Stav.
totally unique,
Well
Adam.
done, Stav.
Yeah.
It's a great barbecue, mate.
That's why we invite him.
Yeah.
So
Marinated lamb with garlic and olive oil.
It was lovely.
Flambéed on the barbie.
right. So this is
True, really.
this is it for this episode, but we will be back in late September where we're doing a session at Bluebell. We're going to go on the Bigboy Lake.
We're going on Swan, aren't we?
Going on Swan Lake, so don't forget to like the video, share it, do whatever you want with it. Corder, Fox, Nash, when you're watching this, boys, link us up. You know what it is, you know who we are.
Bob James.
See you later.